What is going on, guys? Your boy Joey Shakes up to come guys with a video right now. So I want to go over free agent cornerbacks, just cornerbacks in general, because the Eagles need a cornerback badly. Okay, now we don't know what's going to happen with Mario Goodrich. That did come from the undrafted free agent wire. That the Eagles did sign him to a lot of money, $216,000, which they have a lot of pride in him. They have a lot of trust to think that he could actually do something, which is great. So what if that doesn't happen? The Eagles didn't go in this draft and draft a cornerback. They didn't go corner. They didn't go safety. So at this point, you have to say to yourself, well, what are the options out there? Now, Steven Nelson signed so early before the draft. He visited the Texans, and then he signed the next day. I mean, it happened like literally in 2 days, which I was kind of surprised. Got a little bit more money. Was definitely affordable, though. But I think the Eagles want to go a lot younger. But if that doesn't happen and we need to go the other route, which is free agents, hopefully they get this cornerback spot fixed up. Big Play Slay is only here for a certain amount of years, okay? Now, there has been rumors about, James Bradberry from the Giants that, a trade, could happen, but they pretty much have had him on the trade block for a while. I don't know if I would actually do this just because at this point, I feel like there's a lot more out there than Bradberry, and I don't know if he's going to want somewhat of a mid-tier contract. It might sound stupid, but I feel like this is a guy that's, obviously is a little bit younger, but at the same time will want a new contract. And I don't know, it might not be that much, but maybe the Eagles don't want to put too much of their eggs in one basket because at the end of the day, they want to sign a cornerback right now for a guy that's really cheap coming in this year and not to be the promising cornerback. So I think you're going to have to go a different route. Even the Giants have talked about they're trying to find ways to keep him. So I think it has to do with contracts. That's why it is taking pretty much a while. I mean, I haven't seen this guy get moved yet, and I'm kind of still waiting on it. So you have other free agents that are still out there, like Joe Hayden, Kyle Fuller, and Xavier Rhodes. 3 veteran cornerbacks. Now, which one would you take? I'm not into Kyle Fuller too much. Joe Hayden is definitely somebody else, but he is 33 years old. He is a older corner. Can he play on a high level? All we're looking for is just a cornerback to do just enough, at least be a bridge cornerback for the Philadelphia Eagles as the number 2 cornerback as of right now. I think the best route the Eagles can go right now is Xavier Rhodes. To be honest, Xavier Rhodes is pretty much perfect for this team. I think because Jonathan Gannon, was the cornerback coach for Indianapolis. And when Xavier Rhodes got that big contract from the Vikings, he got top corner money, didn't live up to that contract, then ended up getting, I think, released at that point. And the Colts signed him, to a 1-year deal, a couple years ago, and he balled out. He played really, really well. And Jonathan Gannon was the corner coach and, taught him, and pretty much, coached him up the whole entire year before he became the defensive coordinator for the Philadelphia Eagles. Okay. I think he'd probably be the perfect fit. Now, Xavier Rhodes is not what he used to be, but as a bridge corner and somebody that just has to do just enough in that second spot, I think he is probably the perfect one. I think as a role play player, just being in that second cornerback spot is totally fine. But the Eagles by next year, they have to get this cornerback spot worked out. I'm not saying that we're not going to see anything from Tay Gowan and from the Zach Ertz trade and Zech McPherson, the fourth rounder out of Texas Tech. Sorry, I can't talk today. But I think there's going to be some really good competition, especially Mario Goodrich. I mean, there's going to be a lot of young competition happening, and we're going to see what happens. That's why you have the OTAs in training camp. And just to let you guys know, these guys are available. So there is some guys out there they could sign. If it was up to me, Xavier Rhodes would fit perfectly just because Gannon knows. Now, Gannon used to be the actual defensive assistant a few years back when Xavier Rhodes was there, and he was the cornerback coach for the Indianapolis Colts a couple years ago before he left to be the defensive coordinator here. So I think because he knows him as a player, his strengths, his weaknesses, I think it'd be pretty much the perfect. It's a marriage waiting to happen, I should say. Probably the perfect older free agent. I think Rhodes is only 31. I mean, they're older. I mean, these guys are older. They're all these corners are over 30 years old. So that's what you're getting this late out of veteran cornerbacks in free agency this late in the game. So other than that, let me know what you guys think. Which corner would you get? Do you want to try, do you think that Zech McPherson or Tay Gowan or some of these young guys have a chance? Mario Goodrich coming off the undrafted free agent list? Or, do you think the Eagles at the end of the day will not get what they need and go for one of these veteran corners that are still out there right now. You guys let me know in the comment section below, and I will see you guys on the next one. Shakes, what up, follow slide. Peace out, guys. Peace.